We all come to Israel with different backgrounds, different educational backgrounds, different financial backgrounds, different financial assets, and different income sources. And all of these different parameters need to be considered when building an advantageous tax plan for someone. My name is Alec Burkin, and I'm the co-founder of Workknot. So I was born in Boston. I spent my first 25 years there and decided to make Aliyah and make Tel Aviv my home. So it was back in 2020. I had left my full-time position after the company that I was working for was sold. And I went on my own. I decided to become a consultant. I was living here in Israel, and yet my whole network was in America. And so I had multiple companies that came to me and were excited about working with me. And naturally, I went to an Israeli accountant and asked about the best ways to get paid as an American living in Israel. And I got, unfortunately, what I learned later on to be terrible advice about opening up an osek moshe, opening up a business under my name here in Israel. It was at that point that I understood that I was in a 65% tax bracket. And I said to myself, wow, I'm making 35 cents on every dollar that I'm making. It's not really worth it to work. Maybe I should just go and hang out at the beach. During that time, I really felt still like I was alone in the process. I had questions, and I found myself having to go to Israeli accountants, US accountants, and try and build my own team of consult. It was at that point where I really understood that there was a market gap, that there was a need for this type of service that really took the time and the energy to bring together all of the different folks that have fantastic expertise in advising folks on their individual tax situation. So a typical Workknot client is normally going to be someone who is either pre-Aliyah or is considering starting their own business in Israel, or is simply just trying to figure out the best way for them to get paid here in Israel as a service provider. The onboarding process is really simple. We set up back-to-back transparent agreements with our employees and the employers that they work for. We want to understand, who are you? What type of financial resources are you coming to Israel with? What type of income sources are you coming with? Are they local Israeli sources? Are they global sources, or both? And trying to provide the best advice based off of who you are.